Hello there! Hello. Good morning to each and every one of you. Kamusta po kayo dito mga ka-easy? Good morning. Welcome to our training, New Empowered Consumerism Orientation. Yan, good morning po sa inyo. So nagulat kayo, no? Kala nyo si Miko, pero ako po ang sasalo ng schedule ni Miko kasi may prior commitment po siya. But before anything else, good morning again sa inyong lahat. This is yours truly, Ian Barcenas. Kamusta po kayo? Before we start with our training, nakita ko ang dami na nagko-comment. Siguro mas maganda po bago tayo mag-start, i-like at saka i-share nyo na itong training natin sa lahat ng mga kagrupo nyo para mas madami pong manood. At para mas maganda po yung usapan natin. Yan, good morning, Ma'am Janet. Watching all the way from Bahrain. Yan, Janet Bisares. Hello po, Ma'am Janet. Good morning. Maria Zeta Labrador. Good morning, Sir Ian. Watching from Hong Kong. Hello po. Yan, Zerk Love Ko. Ang ganda ng pangalan nito. Zerk Love Ko. Yan, good afternoon. Good morning po dito. Good morning. Mukhang first timer si Ma'am Zerk. Yeah. Jumawid Ian. Wow, kapangalan ko pa, katukayo, watching from Villanueva, Misamis Oriental from Team Atomic International. Yan. Founded or headed by Sir, if I'm not mistaken, Atomic International, Albert Hasma. Yan. So good morning. Mas maganda po kung i-comment nyo kung nasa ang lugar kayo para mabati po talaga. Lydia Tubaga, good morning, local international, watching from Makati. Yan. Sino pa ba mga nanonood sa atin? Yan, si Ma'am Janet, OKC. And see you po. If I'm not mistaken, we have training with Sir Perry sa grupo nyo po this coming tomorrow. Tama po ba? Tama ba, Ma'am Janet? Tomorrow? And tomorrow po. See you tomorrow, Ma'am Janet. Yan. Si Ma'am Janet po, isa sa mga powerful leaders natin sa Brunei. Yan. So may mga prospect kayo sa Brunei. Isa sa mga contact person niya yan, si Ma'am Janet Bisares. Yan. MJ Sabanal, good morning. Kamusta ka dyan sa Taiwan, MJ? Yan. Mercy Salazar Castro, good morning. Easy watching from UAE. Shout out Team A Blessed Europe with Mentor Roda Sikat and Chuchi Kate Fabicolanang. Yan, isa sa mga powerful leaders natin. Si Ma'am Roda at si Ma'am Chuchi. Yan, good morning Sir Ian. Watching from Laguna. From Janet Arceo. Ang dami nanonood So mas maganda po, comment nyo na below kung nasaan kayo ngayon. Yan, Jayan Taguran. Good morning, sir. Yan. So mas maganda po, i-comment below nyo kung sino yung mga downlines nyo na gusto nyong mapanood ng video na to or training natin para mas maganda yung usapan natin. Medyo relax lang po tayo ngayon, ha? Anthony Lubaton, hello. Yan, ito si Ma'am Ames Zenaida. Hindi mo kompleto ang Easy Talks pag hindi ito nanonood. Isa sa mga loyalists natin sa Easy Talks. Hi, Ma'am Ames Zenaida. Yan, sabi niya, hi, great easy morning. Sir Ian, have a blessed Tuesday ahead. God bless us all. Always keep safe everyone watching from San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. Yan, May Queen. Nawala, bilis mo mag-comment. Wait lang. Yan, saan na yun? Yan, nawala na. Ang bilis. Yan, Stephanie Lanon, pa-shoutout daw, Team PN Alliance. Yan. So, mga gusto magpa-shoutout dyan, comment nyo lang. Pag nabasa ko, babasahin ko yan. Lorifel, Brillantes. Yan, si Ma'am Lorifel, watching from Iloilo. Mirna, watching from Tarlac. Ryan Garcia Pasay. Yan, si Sir Arman, isa sa mga leaders natin from Baguio. Sir Arman, see you next week, Wednesday. Sino pa ba? Yan, watching from Davao City, Albert. Yan, ayan, ang dami nang nagtatag. Wait lang po. Mirna Mendoza, watching from Tarlac. Ruby Segara watching from CDO. Yan. So anyway, good morning to each and every one of you. Gusto ko mang kayong i-shout out lahat, pero as we all know, medyo limited lang yung time natin at mas maganda kung magi-start na tayo. Yan, sabi ni Ma'am MJ Sabanal, pa-shout out Aim1 Infinity. Family po, Sir Ian, if I'm not mistaken, Aim1 Infinity is headed by Sir nakalimutan ko. Basta isa sa mga powerful leader natin dito sa Empowered Consumerism. Yan. So, yan. Sino ba? Watching from Angono Rizal. Ito, mga kapitbahay ko siguro to. Si Ma'am Jen Flaminia. Yan. So, good morning. So, mas maganda. Again, kung itag nyo na lahat ng mga names sa mga members nyo, mga downlines nyo para mapanood nila tong training natin. This is a very, very important training if you're going to ask me. And me personally, isa to sa mga pinakamagagandang training that we have in Empowered Consumerism, the new Empowered Consumerism Orientation, o yung also known as NECO. Yan, ako po, to tell you honestly, sa ganitong training, itong basic na training na to, ito yung talagang nagpamulat sa akin na, alam mo yun, na bago talaga yung perspective ko, yung mentality ko. Kaya ito po, isa sa mga training to na pinaka-favorite ko talagang ibagsak. Kasi, alam niyo yun, madaming tao, although this is a very basic training, but definitely, alam mo yun, sabi nga nila, simple things matters eh. Diba? So itong simpleng training na to definitely can really help you change your perspective in life. And when you change your perspective in life, basically you will change your outlook in life. And pag nabago mo yung outlook mo sa buhay mo, mababago mo talaga yung buhay mo definitely. So I highly encourage you to share this training to all of your group mates para talagang mabago yung perspective nila, yung perception nila sa mga bagay-bagay sa buhay nila. Kasi with this training, again, as I've mentioned, this is very important para talagang ma-open yung mind nila about the business that we have here in Empowered Consumerism at mas mapalalim pa yung paniniwala nila. At the same time, babago yung mentality natin. Okay? So before we start, kung ako, excited na ako eh. Ewan ko na lang sa inyo kung excited ako. Kasi ako naman, always excited ako pag nagta-training ako dito sa Easy Talks. Pero kung excited na po kayo, yan, kung excited na kayo, can you comment below? I love Easy. Yan. Kung excited na po kayo, comment below. I love Easy. Kung excited na kayo sa pag-uusapan natin, I love Easy. Emmy Kaas. Hello po, watching from Saudi Arabia. Team Champion. Wow, ang ganda. Team Champion. O, sige, kung ready na kayo, ready na din ako. Comment below, I love Easy. Sige po, comment below, I love Easy. Charles Flores. Yan. First na nag-comment, I love Easy, I love Easy. Comment lang po kayo, I love Easy, I love Easy. So without further ado, kung excited na ako, yan, let me share my PowerPoint. Yan, so we're going to talk about new Empowered Consumerism Orientation or Consumer Orientation. So pa nga hindi po nakakilala sa akin, for those who may or may not know me, Ian Barcenas, I'm part of the training team of Empowered Consumerism, and Medyo matagal-tagal na din po ako sa ganitong business. I started way back when I was 18 years old. And up until now, ito na po talaga yung business na ginagawa ko para to provide a better financial support for my family. Diba? Katulad nga nung sinabi ng ating visionary president, actually, this is not our bread and butter anymore. It's actually the buffet already. Sa karamihan sa atin, ito na yung buffet. Diba? Alam niyo yun, hindi na to bread and butter lang na bibigyan ka ng daily necessities mo or daily, alam mo yun, daily needs mo sa buhay, specifically in your finances. But definitely, if you really become serious about this business, it will help you, you know, financially. Alam mo yun, hindi lang basta-basta mabigyan kayo ng pang-araw-araw, pero mabigyan tayo ng panghabang buhay talaga na business dito sa Empowered Consumerism. So this is not just your bread and butter, but definitely it will become our buffet para mabago natin yung buhay natin. So with this new Empowered Consumerism orientation, the reason why this is one of my favorite training po is simply because it talks about mindset. Kasi po ako, to tell you honestly, when I started this kind of business, nung nag-i-start pa lang po ako, laki po kasi ako sa hirap. So, hindi naman po ako laki sa yaman. Diba? Medyo mukha lang akong mayaman. Kapal ng mukha. Diba? Pero laki din po talaga ako sa hirap. Sanay po ako sa hirap ng buhay, to be specific, to be honest with you guys. But definitely because of this training na New Empowered Consumerism Orientation, nabago talaga yung mentality ko. Dati ang paniniwala ko, mahirap mabuhay. Dati ang paniniwala ko, pag mahirap ka, mamamatay ka ng mahirap. Dati ang paniniwala ko, mahirap kumita ng pera. Dati ang paniniwala ko, ang buhay, alam mo yun, negative. Dati ang paniniwala ko talaga is somehow, para yumaman ako, kailangan manalo na lang ako sa loto di ba? So madami sa atin, ganun yung mentality natin, ganun yung mindset natin sa buhay. Somehow, hindi align dun sa kung ano yung gusto natin mangyari sa buhay natin. At with this new Empowered Consumerism Orientation, talagang i-align. Kasi lagi niyong tatandaan, success is not our problem. Alignment is Di ba? Yung pagiging successful, it's already there. Lahat tayo may capability tayo na maging successful. But definitely, if you're going to ask me why people are not becoming successful in their lives, specifically in our business, kasi yung mindset nila hindi align dun sa kung ano man yung gusto nilang mangyari sa buhay nila. Kaya napaka-importante, with this training, i-align natin yung mentality natin or yung mindset natin dun sa kung ano man yung gusto nating mangyari sa buhay natin. Kasi at the end of the day, guys, you have to understand na even if you have the potential to change your life, even if you have the capabilities na baguhin yung buhay mo, but definitely, kapag hindi tama yung mentality mo, is hindi mo pa rin mababago yung buhay mo. Kasi at the end of the day, your mentality creates your reality. Kung paano ka mag-isip sa buhay, ganun yung magiging reality mo. Pag puro negative yung laging iniisip mo, magiging negative yung buhay mo. Tama, kung puro problema yung iniisip mo, laging puro problema yung dadating sa'yo. Diba? Kung puro pangit yung iniisip mo, magiging pangit yung buhay mo. Talagang diniinan ko yung word na pangit doon kasi kailangan maintindihan natin talaga yon. Diba? Kasi at the end of the day, your mentality creates your reality. Kumbaga, may kasabihan nga diba? Sabi ni T. Harv Eker sa book niya na Secrets of the Millionaire's Mind, life is lived from the inside out. We live in the world of duality. Diba? Kung ano yung physical life mo, kung paano ka mamuhay, it's just merely because ganun ka mamuhay sa loob ng kokote mo, sa loob ng isipan mo Diba? So kung gusto mo daw mabago yung physical life mo, yung buhay mo, kailangan baguhin mo muna yung mentality mo. Kaya napaka-importante dito sa New Empowered Consumerism Orientation, babaguhin natin yung mentality natin, i-align natin dun sa kung ano man yung gusto nating mangyari sa buhay natin. If you want to live an abundant life or abundance life, kailangan yung mentality mo, may abundance mentality, hindi scarcity mentality. Kung gusto mo na maging masaya yung buhay mo, dapat pag nag-iisip ka, laging masasaya yung iniisip mo. Di ba kung gusto mong maging joyful yung buhay mo, dapat alam mo yun, same thing with happiness, kailangan full of joy ka din mag-isip. Di ba kung gusto mo maging positive yung buhay mo, dapat positive din yung mentality mo. Di ba? So with this new Empowered Consumerism Orientation, it is very important in such a way na i-align natin yung mentality mo dun sa kung anong gusto mong mangyari sa buhay mo. Kung gusto mong yumaman, kailangan naka-align yung mentality mo sa pagiging mayaman. Kasi you cannot live an abundance life with a scarcity mentality. You cannot live a positive life with a negative mentality. You cannot live a rich life if you have poverty mentality. So kailangan naka-align yan. Sabi nga dito ni Rosana Bellarmino, kung ano yung iniisip mo, yun ang mangyayari. Definitely. 'Di ba? Kaya dapat napaka-importante na i-align natin yung mentality natin. And with this new empowered consumerism orientation, we're going to align your mentality to whatever reality that you want to live in your life. Okay? So, but before we start with our training, let me ask you a question, guys. 'Di ba? Ito, gusto ko i-chat nyo po yung sagot nyo, ha? Comment below kung ano po yung sagot nyo. 'Di ba? The question is, before we start with the training, the question, what's stopping us from achieving our dreams? Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, all of us, we have the capability, 'di ba? Na mabago yung buhay natin. We have, all of us, we have this thing inside of us na tinatawag na potential, 'di ba? Kasi hindi naman ang success is not for the chosen few, it's for the few who chose. 'Di ba? So, but the main question is, even if you have the potential, ano yung nag-i-stop sa'yo para mabago mo yung buhay mo? Sige nga po, sagot nga po kayo sa ating comment. Comment po yung sagot nyo below. Sige po, what do you think are stopping us from achieving our dreams? Sige po, comment nyo po, ano sa tingin nyo nakakapigil sa atin para mabago natin yung buhay natin? Comment nyo po, babasahin ko yung comment nyo. Yan. So, Jackie Lou Matun, hi, good morning po, watching from Jeddah. Hello po, ingat po kayo dyan sa Jeddah. Yan, o sabi ni Ma'am, sabi ni Delcy Silvano, fear and doubt. Yan, gandang sagot. 'Di ba? Si Mercy Castro naman, ang sabi niya mindset. Sabi ni Ma'am Aim Zenaida, doubts. Sabi ni Sabanal, MJ from Taiwan, rejection. 'Di ba? Sabi ni Ma'am Aim Zenaida, fear. Yan. So about others, how about others? Ano sa tingin niyo nag-i-stop sa atin para mabago? Si Sir Rogie Reyes. Yan, one of our powerful leaders in Bulacan. Sabi niya, takot, fear. 'Di ba? Aim Zenaida Dalut, discouragement. Annalyn, fear and doubt. 'Di ba? Si Ma'am Maria Cristina Liwanag, binaliktad lang, doubt and fear. 'Di ba? So, Glenda Opalia, sabi niya, mindset. Yan, sabi ni Ma'am Jenly Aninon, 'di ba? Negative mind and fear. Ito naman si Dins Regodon, focus po. Oo, kasi puro focus, negative, problema. 'Di ba? Zeb Brian, ito ang gaganda ng sagot niya. Ego, yan, pag sinabing ego, edging God's out, tiniremove mo si God sa buhay mo, kaya ka nagkakaroon ng ego, fear, doubt, poor mindset, know everything, alam mo yun, I know it all syndrome. Adrian Almiranes, ang ganda din ng sagot, comfort zone. 'Di ba? So if you're going to ask me, but lahat ng sagot niyo tama eh. There's a lot of things that's stopping us or keeping us from achieving our goals sa empowered consumerism and of course in our life. But the question is, ano ba yon? If you're going to ask me in our business alone or in life itself, ang number one killer, di ba? Yung talagang nagtitigil sa atin, nagkikip sa atin para mabago natin yung buhay natin. That's what we call fear and doubt. Di ba? Kasi madaming tao, they let fear consume them and doubt consume them. Minsan nga, alam nyo, magkapatid to eh. Kumbaga sa katawan natin, 'di ba? Let's say for example, ako ngayon may inaatake ako ng allergic rhinitis ko kaya hindi ko alam kung naiintindihan niyo ako. Kaya inaatake ako allergic rhinitis ko, kumbaga sakit sa katawan. Yung fear and doubt, sakit to sa utak eh. 'Di ba? Kung ang sakit sa utak, ang sakit sa katawan nagagamot, definitely ang sakit sa utak nagagamot din yan. But some of us, yung fear and doubt natin, pag-experience natin, specifically for those people who have been in the business for, mabago pa lang kayo, alam niyo, mararamdaman niyo yung fear and doubt eh. Most of us, specifically, kahit tanungin niyo yung mga matatagal na sa ganitong business, lahat tayo mararanasan yan eh. Fear and doubt. And for me, this is one of the reasons kung bakit madaming tao hindi nila na-achieve yung goal nila. Kasi natatakot sila, tsaka nagdududa sila. Natatakot sila, baka, alam mo yun, ang dami. If you're going to ask me, ang dami nating fear eh. Diba? This is some of the fears and the doubts that we have in our lives na nagkikip sa atin para mabago natin yung buhay natin. Fear of criticism. Di ba? Pag ginagawa natin yung business natin, takot tayo na i-criticize ng ibang tao. Di ba? Kasi we love pleasing other people. Pag may pangit lang na sinabi sa atin or pag may pangit lang na sinabi dun sa ginagawa natin, nasasaktan tayo. Fear of making mistakes. Kasi nung bata tayo, pag nagkakamali tayo, pinipingo tayo, pinapalo tayo. Sa school, pag nagkamali ka, sasabihin sa'yo, bobo ka. Di ba? Pag sa bahay naman, pag nagkamali ka, sabihin sa'yo, tanga ka, tapos papaluin ka pa ng nanay mo. So most of us, we live our lives, having fear and making mistakes. Fear of rejection, that's number one. Di ba, lahat tayo takot, halos lahat tayo takot ma-reject, specifically pag bago ka pa lang sa ganitong business. Di ba, some of us, fear of success. Natatakot tayo maging successful kasi we have this thing called low self-esteem. Diba? Hindi ka naniniwala sa sarili mo. Hindi ka, alam mo, natatakot ka maging successful kasi baka hindi mo siya ma-handle. So, nagdududa ka, can I really do it? Diba? Can it really happen? Is it true? Fear talking to people. Kasi nung pinanganak tayo, lagi sinasabi sa atin na don't talk to strangers. I'm an introvert. Mahihain ako. Gusto ko mag-isa lang ako. Will people believe me or join my business? Specifically sa empowered consumerism. Diba? Legit ba talaga itong business na to? It's hard to earn money here. And many more. Ang dami. Pero if you're going to look at it, those are the result or byproduct lang ng fear and doubt natin. And if you're going to ask me, fear and doubt, kasama talaga yun sa business natin eh. Diba? Sometimes you're going to do this business na takot ka talaga at may duda ka talaga, but still you have to do it. Pero if you're going to ask me yung fear and doubt, diba? Sabi ni Ma'am Chona Banwa, sabi niya excuses po. Yes, definitely. Pero minsan kung bakit tayo nag-i-excuse? Kasi nagdududa tayo sa ginagawa natin o natatakot tayo ma-reject kaya tayo nag-i-excuse. Diba? We don't believe that we can do it. So, ang dami talagang fear and doubt. But if you're going to ask me, diba? The main reason why we're having this fear and kung bakit nagdududa tayo sa mga ginagawa natin, we have, now, wala tayong confidence dun sa ginagawa natin. It's simply because, diba? If you're going to ask me, the main purpose why we are experiencing fear and doubt, if you're going to simplify it, that's merely because of lack of information. May lack of information tayo sa ginagawa natin. Kaya tayo natatakot. Tsaka nagdududa. Let me tell you a story. Let's say, for example, ako po. Ako po yan. First time ko pumunta ng Hong Kong. Nung pumunta po ako ng Hong Kong, naalala ko, first time ko pumunta ng Hong Kong, sanay po ako na mag-travel domestically dito sa Philippines. Kumbaga, every week as part of the training team, lumilipad po kami or nagda-drive kami long drive to cater all the distributors that we have here in the Philippines. Pero when I was asked to go to Hong Kong para mag-conduct ng training, and that's the time na first time ko palang pumunta ng Hong Kong. So first time ko pumunta ng Hong Kong, wala po akong kasama sa flight, ako lang mag-isa. So first time ko po lalabas ng Pilipinas. So nangyari noon that time, naalala ko, hindi ako natulog. Kasi nga sabi ko, from airport na EF3 going to Hong Kong, sabi ko para hindi ako mainip sa biyahe, matutulog ako buong biyahe. So ginawa ko, hindi po ako natulog. Tapos, to cut a long story short, pagdating ko ng immigration dito sa Philippines, sinatakan, pinalipad ako, papuntang Hong Kong, pinakita ko yung ticket ko papunta tsaka pabalik, diba? Tapos pinayagan akong umalis. Tapos pagdating ko sa Hong Kong, ang laki ng airport ng Hong Kong. Diba? Pagkagising ko, airport na ng Hong Kong, tulog ako buong biyahe. Pagbawa ko ng Hong Kong, ang una kong hinanap yung CR. Ang ganda ng CR eh. Tapos may mahaba silang walk-a-lator, may mga habang hallway, lalakarin mo yung papunta ng immigration. And pagdating ko sa Hong Kong, ang una kong hinanap para makalabas ako ng airport, of course yung immigration para makalabas ako ng airport. Diba? So tinanong ko po yung mga nagtatrabaho sa Hong Kong, and unfortunately, mga nagtatrabaho sa Hong Kong, pag tinatanong ko sila kung nasaan yung, kung nasaan yung immigration, wala. Talagang gumagano yung mga local, specifically yung mga janitor, yung mga utility clerk sa airport sa Hong Kong. Ginagano na kami, parang tawag dito, sinasabi nila yung lingwahe nila, hindi nila ako kinakausap. So, ang ginawa ko, since sabi ko, walang kumakausap sa akin na local, so hinanap ko yung immigration on my own. So, hinanap ko nakita ko, walang immigration kasi sobrang laki nga ng airport ng Hong Kong. So may nakita ko escalator pa baba. So bumaba ako. Pagdating ko sa baba, may nakita akong tren. Tapos nakalagay dun sa tren, trip to Macau. Nung nabasa ko yung trip to Macau, buwisit, natakot ako. Nagulat talaga ako, natatakot ako, nagdududa ako. Sabi ko, wala ata ako sa Hong Kong. Sabi ko, nasa Macau ata ako, mali ata yung nag-book ng flight ko. As in, takot na ako. Iniisip ko na, sabi ko, magbo-book na ako ng flight pa uwi ng Pilipinas kasi nga hindi ko alam kung saan yung immigration, and I was thinking na baka mali yung na-book sa akin na flight. So pumunta ako ng information desk. Pagdating ko ng information desk, walang tao. Kasi nahanap ko talaga. And good thing, di ba, yung cellphone ko full charge, kumonek ako sa internet. Pag connect ko sa internet dun sa Hong Kong, tinawagan ko yung susundo sa akin, which is si Sir Sunny Boy, the upline of all the captains. Kung may mga nanonood dito na captains under Sir Sunny Boy, hello po, good morning sa inyong lahat. So, to cut a long story short, tinawagan ko si Sir Sunny Boy kasi nandun na siya, sundin na ako sa airport, papunta dun sa hotel namin. Tinawagan ko siya, sabi ko, Sir, Sabi ko, wala ata ako sa Hong Kong. Sabi ko, nasa ano ata ako, nasa Macau. Sabi niya, hala sir, bakit? Paano mo nasabi? Sabi ko, Brad, may train sa loob ng airport, nakalagay, trip to Macau. Tapos ang sinabi kong train sa loob ng airport, trip to Macau, tumawa na si tumawa na si Sunny Boy. Sabi niya, sir, ganito gawin mo, nasa Hong Kong ka. Sakay ka dun sa tren, tapos pangalawa, pangatlong station, nandun yung immigration, baba ka, antayin kita paglabas mo ng immigration. So, tawang-tawa ako sa sarili ko. Sabi ko, kala ko, nasa Macau ako, nasa Hong Kong pala ako. So, tuka dun sa resort, di ba? Sumakayo na lang ng tren, second or third station ng tren sa loob ng airport. Bumaba ako, hinanap ko yung immigration. Tapos, ayun, nagkita na kami. Tuka-tulong search, natuloy yung talk namin doon. So, yung fear and doubt, if you're going to ask me, same thing nung na-experience ko nung first time ako pumunta ng Hong Kong. Yung fear and doubt, the reason why we're experiencing that, it's because of lack of information. Me personally, pag bumalik ako sa Hong Kong, di na ako matatakot. So, hindi na ako magdududa kung tama ba talaga yung airport na napuntahan ko, kung tama ba yung location. Why? Kasi alam ko na eh. May knowledge na ako dun eh. Diba? Kaya napaka-importante po na para mawala yung fear and doubt. Kasi minsan sa atin, diba, we're really excited to earn money, to earn huge income in our business. Nakakalimutan natin mag-training muna. Diba? I'm not saying na, diba, na wag kang mag-recruit or I mean, wag kang mag-sponsor, wag kang magbenta ng products. Diba? Don't ask people to change their brand sa brand ng empowered consumerism para ma-enjoy nila yung benefits ng business natin. I'm not saying don't do that. All I'm saying is you have to gain enough information first before you can do the business. Kasi yung fear and doubt, ikukonsume ka niyan pag wala kang enough information. Again, ako pag bumalik ako ng Hong Kong, di na ako matatakot, di na ako magdududa. Same thing din dun sa mga tao na first time pa lang ginagawa tong business. The reason why you're feeling fearful and kung bakit ka nagdududa sa ginagawa mo kasi you don't have enough information yet. Diba? Kaya napaka-importante na if you're going to ask me, diba, kung baga sa sipon, diba, o kaya allergy, o kaya kung ano mang sakit sa katawan, pag may sakit ka, anong gagawin mo? Iinom ka ng gamot para mawala yung sakit mo. Same thing with us. Diba? Kung ang sakit sa utak is, kung bakit hindi natin na-achieve yung dreams natin is because of fear and doubt, ang antidote dyan is yung tinatawag na GLLA. Aralin mo muna yung business. Kasi when you gain enough information about the business, yung fear and doubt, they are still there, but definitely, makakaya mo na yung business eh. Diba? You can do it afraid kapag may enough information ka na. Kasi, to tell you honestly, if you're going to ask me, one of the main skills na kailangan nating matutunan if you really want to become successful in this business, diba? Is yung maging eager mag-aral. If there's one skill, aside from prospecting, inviting, selling, presentation, closing, hunting, objection, and follow-up, aside from those skills, leadership, diba? Speaking, diba? Selling, which is very important. Aside from those skills, minsan yung skills na hindi natin na-develop sa sarili natin, yung eagerness to learn. Diba? Hindi tayo masyadong nagte-training. Diba? So, good learning and listening attitude. This is one of the first skill na kailangan talagang ma-develop natin sa sarili natin. Para talagang, alam nyo yun, ma-achieve natin yung success at para somehow mabura yung fear and doubt sa ginagawa natin. Diba? Kasi again, if you don't have enough information about dun sa ginagawa mo business, specifically empowered consumerism, matatakot at magdududa ka talaga. So you have to gain information first. So good learning and listening attitude. From the word itself, good learning and listening attitude. Ang ibig sabihin nun, eager ka mag-aral. Maganda po ito para sa mga first-timers. If you have first-timers in the house who are watching right now, mas maganda po kung ito yung isa sa mga skills na kailangan nyo ma-develop. Sige nga po sa lahat ng nanonood dito, can you comment below? GLLA. Sige po, comment nyo po below. GLLA. Comment below GLLA. Yan. Miramar, watching from Qatar, Young Hustlers International. Hello po. Yan, GLLA. Comment nyo po below. GLLA. Diba? Kasi bakit kailangan mong mag-aral? Kasi number one, yung fear and doubt, diba? Sakit sa utak natin yan. Ang antidote niyan para gumaling, para mawala, is GLLA. Good learning and listening attitude. That's number one. Number two, diba? Number two, GLLA. Diba? Number two, bakit kailangan mo mag-aral? Kasi sa una, mahirap. Yan. Sa una, mahirap. Again, ulitin ko po, bakit kailangan mo mag-aral? Kasi sa una, mahirap. And lahat ng mahirap, ang ibig sabihin nun, di mo alam. Diba? Hindi siya mahirap kasi hindi mo siya kaya. Kaya ka nahihirapan kasi hindi mo alam kung ano yung gagawin mo. Let's say, for example, pagbabasa. Diba? So sa una, wala namang pinanganak sa atin nagbabasa. Pagsusulat, wala namang pinanganak sa atin nagsusulat. Pagsasalita, even speaking, sa una mahirap. Even, alam niyo yung pagkain, sa una mahirap. Pagsuot ng damit, pagligo ng sarili mo, pagtututbrush, lahat ng kaya mong gawin. Pagbabasa, pagsusulat, whatever it is that you can do right now, if you're going to analyze it, if you're going to go back nung pinag-aaralan mo pa lang siya, nung una mahirap yan. Even if paglalakad, pagtakbo sa una mahirap, pagsisintas ng sapatos, lahat sa una mahirap eh. Kasi bakit? Again, you don't have enough information yet. Diba? So lahat ng mahirap, lahat ng hindi mo kaya, ibig sabihin hindi mo alam. Hindi siya mahirap kasi hindi mo siya kaya. Nahihirapan ka kasi hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo. So ano kailangan mong gawin? Aralin mo siya. Diba? So let's say for example, if you don't know how to do your prospecting, edi learn about prospecting para hindi ka mahirapan. If you don't know how to invite people to showcase your business opportunity, edi learn how to invite people. If you don't know how to handle objection, then learn how to handle objection. If you don't know about leadership, then learn how to do leadership. So everything eh. Kaya nga sabi ni Richard Branson, if you saw an opportunity and you don't know how to do it, say yes to that opportunity, then learn how to do it later. Kasi lahat naman ng bagay na pag-aaralan. Diba? So napaka-importante na lahat ng bagay kung saan ka man nahihirapan, pag-aralan mo sa business natin. Kasi lahat naman talaga ng pag-aaralan. Basta maging eager ka lang mag-aral. Diba? Yung makinig ka, listening attitude. Diba? Lahat ng mahirap, sa simula, yes. Pero definitely, pag inaral mo na siya, magiging madali na siya in the long run. Tama ba? So pangatlo, kasi bakit? The more you learn, the more you earn eh. For those people who really want to have massive income, huge income sa business natin, mag-aral ka. Ako pa, if you're going to ask me the reason why, alam niyo yun, yung distance from those people who are successful and those people who are not successful yet, it's because of learning. Hindi it's because of experience. Diba? Kasi madaming tao sa business natin na even if they don't have experience about the business, nagiging successful pa rin naman sila eh. Diba? If you're just going to exchange yung experience mo, if you're going to put a lot of work in the business, definitely magiging successful ka pa rin. There's a lot of newbie ngayon sa business natin na nagiging successful na wala naman sila experience. Bakit? Kasi pinag-aralan nila eh. Ako po, lagi ko sinasabi, those people na successful at those people na hindi pa successful, the reason why, alam mo yun, yung distance nila, it's not because of the experience, it's not because you're successful, kaya sila naging successful kasi sila lang yun, kasi nauna sila, kasi may na-experience, may experience sila, ikaw wala. Definitely, it's not the matter. Diba? Hindi yun yung dahilan kung bakit hindi ka pa successful. Diba? If we're going to think about it, ang mga successful na tao kaya sila successful kasi may alam sila na hindi mo alam. So ano kailangan mong gawin? Hindi gawin mo. Aralin mo. Diba? So let's say for example, yung mga Hall of Famers natin, bakit sila naging Hall of Famers? Hindi ibig sabihin dahil nauna sila. Siguro may percentage na nauna sila na isa sila sa mga pioneers natin. But definitely, if you're going to think about it, the reason why they have massive success in the business kasi alam mo yun, may alam sila na hindi mo alam, may ginagawa sila na hindi mo na ginagawa. Di ba? May binabasa sila na hindi mo binabasa, may effort sila na, di ba? May ginagawa sila hindi mo ginagawa. May pinapanood sila hindi mo pinapanood. Di ba? May leadership skills sila na wala ka pang leadership skills. Master nila yung skills na hindi mo pa master. So ano kailangan mo gawin? Aralin mo lang. Di ba? Isa nga sa mga Hall of Famers natin, isa sa mga sinasabi niya na dahilan kung bakit naging talagang massive yung success na nangyari sa kanya dito sa business natin. Simply because pinag-aralan niya, come to think of it. Di ba lagi niyang sinasabi sa atin na for 5 years, can you imagine? For 5 years, pinag-aralan niya talaga yung business. And then after 5 years, that's the time na talagang naging massive yung income. Nagkaroon siya ng huge income, nagkaroon siya ng malaking network, and with that, lumaki yung income niya. And ngayon, isa na siya sa mga top earth. Can you imagine? 5 years nang inaral yung ganitong business. And yun yung dahilan kung bakit siya naging successful. Diba? Kasi some of us, gusto natin, nagmamadali tayo. Nagmamadali tayo na gusto natin maging successful agad. Nagmamadali tayo na yumaman agad. Nagmamadali tayo na lumaki agad yung grupo natin. But if you're not ready for those things that you are wishing for, hindi bibigay sa'yo yun. Di ba sabi nga ni Anthony Robbins, if you want to become lucky in life, lucky may formula yan. Preparation plus opportunity, it's equals to lucky. Di ba? So hindi ka magiging lucky. Hindi yung mga successful na tao, hindi sila naging successful kasi swinerte sila. Hindi. Kasi prepared sila for the opportunity. Prepared sila for whatever it is that they want to achieve in life. Prepared sila basically for success. 'Di ba? Paano sila naging prepared? Kasi inaral nila eh. 'Di ba? So minsan ito yung somehow nakakalimutan nating skills na kailangan i-develop natin sa sarili natin. So ako I would suggest sa mga first-timers po, specifically sa mga wala pang resulta, whatever it is that you're experiencing, having a hard time with sa business natin, yun yung mga bagay na pag-aralan nyo. Diba? Invest in yourself. Sabi nga ni Warren Buffett, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. Diba? Develop yourself. The more you learn, the more you earn. Again, preparation plus opportunities equals to being lucky. Kung gusto mo maging lucky dito sa business, lucky in such a way na, alam mo yun, yumaman, maging successful, madaming mabenta ang produkto, lumaki yung grupo, madaming tao matulungan, kasi we're about changing people's lives. Diba? Gusto mo makapag-travel, gusto mo makauwi for good. So whatever it is that you want, diba? You have to prepare for yourself. Sabi nga ni Jim Rohn, success is not something that you pursue, it is something that you attract by the person you become. Paano mo ba de-develop yung sarili mo? One way is studying. Aralin mo yung business natin. Wag mong kalimutan mag-aral. Specifically nowadays. Diba? So again, the more you learn, the more you earn. Lahat ng pinag-aaralan mo, i-apply mo. Diba? Walang, sabi nga ni Ray Galvez, walang fly-by-night success. Or other term siguro is overnight success. Some people spend 27 years to experience overnight success. Lahat yun may proseso na pinagdaanan kung bakit sila naging successful. Same thing with you. Okay? So again, don't ever forget. Gusto ko lang diinan yung GLLA. Okay? But aside from that, guys, yung attitude natin. Attitude is a state of mind. It's how you look at things. Yung perspective natin, di ba? Yung outlook natin sa buhay, kung paano natin tignan yung mga bagay-bagay, di ba? So sabi nga nila, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So yung attitude natin, it's the way we look at things. Di ba? So dapat baguhin natin siya kasi attitude is everything in this business eh. Kung ano yung tingin mo sa isang bagay, yun yung effort na ibibigay mo, yun yung resulta na makukuha mo. And at the end of the day, kung yung mga tao po na gusto makapag-create ng massive success dito sa business natin or alam mo yun, yung makuha yung rurok ng tagumpay. Di ba? Always remember this. Attitude will determine your altitude. Kung gaano kataas yung success na ma-achieve mo dito sa business natin, 'di ba? Kung gaano karurok yung tagumpay mo, 'di ba? Nakadepende yun sa attitude mo. Kasi attitude is how you look at things, as I mentioned a while ago. Kung paano mo tingnan yung mga bagay-bagay. So, attitude will determine your altitude. Yung altitude kung gaano kataas yung success na ma-reach mo, ma-achieve mo sa business natin. Kasi there's a lot of people, as I mentioned a while ago, attitude is how you look at things. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So bakit madaming tao nakaka-achieve ng massive success, huge success dito sa business natin? But some of the people are not simply because of the way we look at our business. Diba? Pag mababa yung tingin mo sa business natin, small-time business to, part-time lang. Diba? Extra income lang. Ano yung behavior? Diba? Ano yung behavior na ibibigay mo sa kanya? Ano yung effort na ibibigay mo sa business natin? Basically, 'di ba? Mababang effort lang, part-time na effort lang, 'di ba? Pa extra effort lang. Kasi mababa lang yung tingin mo sa ginagawa mo eh. So mababa lang yung effort na ibibigay mo. So pag mababa yung effort na ibibigay mo, anong mangyayari? Anong resultang meron ka? Hindi mababa lang din. That's the reason. That's one of the reasons kung bakit may mga tao na kumikita ng malaki at may mga tao na hindi kumikita ng malaki sa ganitong business. It's because of their attitude. Ang liit kasi ng tingin nila sa ginagawa nila. Kasi nga, as I mentioned, they don't have enough information about sa business na pinasok nila. If you're going to study it, I highly encourage po you, each and every one of you, to study how huge business, kung gaano kalaking negosyo po itong empowered consumerism. At the same time, not just empowered consumerism itself, but the whole MLM industry. Kung gaano siya kalaki. And more people, there's a study na more and more people, di ba, are going to join this kind of business kasi more and more people are slowly realizing nowadays na maganda talaga business yung ganitong business, MLM. Di ba? For some people, hindi pa nila naiintindihan, pero for most of the people, from time to time, slowly but surely, there's more and more people are going to be part of this industry. Kasi if we're going to look at it before, ang mga gumagawa lang po ng ganitong business, mga single mom, mga housewife rather. Mga housewife kasi nasa bahay lang sila, gusto nila makatulong sa husband nila. If you're going to study the history of MLM, 'di ba? Ang unang gumawa ng mga ganitong business, mga housewife. or tsaka yung mga out of school youth, mga walang ginagawa. 'Di ba? So ito po yung ginagawa nila. Dumating sa point na, alam mo yan, from time to time, yung mga tao na walan ng trabaho, ginagawa yung ganitong business and they become successful. And dumating sa point na, alam mo yun, pinapasok na ng mga professionals. And dumating sa point, pati mga artista at mga malalaking negosyante, pinapasok na yung ganitong business kasi slowly but surely, people are starting to realize how wonderful, how big time business is, MLM, specifically empowered consumerism. Kaya, lakihan nyo yung tingin nyo sa ginagawa nyo. Pag nilakihan nyo yung tingin nyo sa ginagawa nyo, ano mangyayari? Malaki din yung effort na ibibigay mo. Pag malaki yung effort na ibibigay mo sa ganitong business, you will end up having a huge result. Diba? Kaya, your attitude will determine your altitude. Nakadepende sa attitude mo kung ano yung resulta. Kaya, if you don't like the result that you are experiencing right now, change your attitude, your outlook in the business that we have. Pag binago mo yung outlook mo sa business na ginagawa natin, di ba, mababago mo yung effort mo, mababago mo yung resulta mo. Di ba, ako po, to tell you honestly, I've been in the business for quite some time. I've known some people na, alam mo, umalis sa ganitong industry, pero still, specifically in the midst of whatever it is that we're experiencing right now, na-realize nila na mas maganda pa rin yung ganitong business compared to any other businesses na tinayo nila. Kaya right now, bumalik sila. Kasi nga, alam mo yun, na-realize nila na maganda talaga yung ganitong business. Kaya tayo, maganda yung, alam mo yun, solid na yung company natin. Diba? Credible na. They're doing a lot of things. They're doing a lot of stuff na, alam mo yun, to improve our company from time to time to not just to adapt to the changes na nangyayari sa society natin, but definitely we're putting extra mile into whatever it is that we're doing. Kaya you have to be very, very proud kung ano man yung ginagawa natin. Kasi, alam mo yun, we're helping a lot of people. Baguhin mo yung tingin mo sa ginagawa mo. Diba? Attitude will determine your altitude. Aside from that, pagdating sa attitude, practice gratitude every day, guys. If I'm going to ask you to do things on a daily basis, ito po yung isang bagay na kailangan baguhin nyo sa buhay. No? Starting from now, into the next coming days of your life, for the rest of your life, practice gratitude every day. Magpasalamat kayo araw-araw. Ako po every day, before I wake up, before I touch my phone, 5 to 15 minutes every day, I say thank you to whatever it is that I have. Pag ginawa nyo po yun, you will start your day. Sobrang amazing talaga, na sobrang, alam mo yun, may empowered ka talaga. Sobrang magiging masaya yung araw mo. Kasi thankful ka na sinimulan siya. So, ako, I would suggest, guys, di ba, na every day, say thank you to whatever it is that you have in your life. Minsan kasi nakakalimutan natin yung mga bagay-bagay na meron tayo. Kasi, alam mo, specifically sa business natin, we want to have a lot of things. We want to buy our car, our own car. We have to live in our dream home. We want to earn a lot of money. But the thing here is, bago mo makuha yung mga malalaking bagay, dapat maging thankful ka muna sa maliliit na bagay. Diba? Sabi nga, laging sinasabi sa akin ng mentor ko, kung hindi ka masaya sa maliit na bagay, doon sa malaking bagay, what more kung malaking bagay pa ibibigay sa'yo. And in life, hindi ibibigay sa'yo yung malaking bagay pag hindi mo na-appreciate yung mga maliliit na bagay. Ulitin ko po, hindi ibibigay sa'yo yung malaking bagay pag hindi mo na-appreciate yung mga malalaking bagay. Kaya if there's one thing that I want you to do for the rest of your life, starting today, is yun yung pagiging thankful. Sabi nga ni Jim Rohn, be thankful for what you have while achieving what you want. So, sobrang kagustuhan natin na mabago yung buhay natin at kumita ng malaking pera. Nakakalimutan natin na maging thankful dun sa kung ano man tayo. Take note, I'm saying be thankful for what you have. I'm not saying be contented. Diba? Hindi ko sinabi na pag mahirap ka, magpasalamat ka. Yes, magpasalamat ka, pero don't ever be contented. Kasi all of us deserve the great things in life. But the reason why we cannot achieve or have the great things in life, kasi puro ka reklamo sa buhay. Puro ka blaming game. Pag hindi mo nakukuha yung gusto mo, lagi mong sinisisi sa ibang tao without even realizing na dapat ang sisihin mo yung sarili mo kasi nagiging mareklamo ka sa buhay. Sabi nga sa law of attraction di ba? Whatever it is that you're thinking, either you like it or not, yun yung ma-attract mo. Di ba? So pag nagre-reklamo ka sa buhay, if you complain about life, di ba? And yun lagi mong iniisip, either you like it or not, yun yung i-attract mo. Di ba? So sabi sa law of attraction, if you complain about life, life will give you more things to complain for. Di ba? So lahat tayo may utak. Reverse engineer natin. Kung sabi sa law of attraction, if you complain, life will give you more things to complain for. Hindi, reverse engineer natin. Gawin natin, baguhin natin, di ba? Be thankful about life. So life will give you more things to be grateful for. Araw-araw, whatever it is, na-reject ka, be thankful. Kasi yun yung tao na yun, hindi yun para sa'yo. Di ba? Baka magiging sakit lang ng ulo yun pag naging part ng team mo yun. Pag sinabihan ka ng nanay mo na hindi maganda yung business na ginagawa mo, magiging thankful ka, ibig sabihin, nagkikare pa yung nanay mo sa'yo. 'Di ba? Pag may mga tao na nagsasabi sa iyo na hindi maganda yung ginagawa mo, be thankful for them kasi they just nagke-care lang sila sa iyo kaya bakit nila sinasabi sa iyo? Basta be thankful for whatever it is. May 5 piso ka sa laman sa bulsa mo, pagdukot mo sa bulsa mo, 5 piso lang yung 5 piso lang yung pera. Be thankful for it kasi yung iba nanghihingi pa ng 5 para lang magkalima sila. Ikaw meron na. 'Di ba? Kung ano yung ulam mo araw-araw kinakain mo, be thankful for it. There's a lot of people nowadays na they are dying because of hunger. At least ikaw may pagkain na sa harapan mo. 'Di ba? Kung noodles lang yung pagkain mo, be thankful for it. At least may noodles ka. Yung iba nga walang makain eh. So, whatever it is, 'di ba? So, wala kang pera sa bangko pero may pera ka sa bulsa, be thankful for it kasi sooner or later magkakapera ka sa bangko. 'Di ba? So, whatever it is, be thankful for what you have while achieving what you want. Kasi kung hindi ka masaya sa maliit na bagay, hindi ka bibigyan ng malaking bagay. Always remember that. Yeah, be thankful for it. Whatever it is that you have in your life right now. Again, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying be contented. Iba yung pagiging kontento sa pagiging thankful. Do whatever it is. Diba? Iniwan ka ng upline mo, be thankful for it. Kasi bakit? You have now the opportunity to step up. Diba? Nawala yung mga downline mo, be thankful for it. You have the opportunity right now na solusyonan yung problema. Pag nasolusyonan mo yung problema na yon, di ba, ano mangyayari sa iyo? Magiging, great, the next level version of yourself. Di ba? So whatever it is, di ba, whatever it is that you have, be thankful for it. Even if pangit man yan, always remember law of polarity. Ang pangit, di ba, may magandang nagdudulot yan sa buhay mo. Di ba, basta tingnan mo lang kung ano yung magagandang nangyayari sa buhay. Magandang side. So be thankful for it. Whatever it is, guys. Whatever it is, be thankful for it. Whatever it is that you have, be thankful for it. Minsan nakakalimutan mo yung mga bagay-bagay na meron kasi kakahanap mo ng mga bagay-bagay na wala ka. So hindi mo makukuha yung mga malalaking bagay kung hindi ka nagpapasalamat sa maliliit na bagay. So whatever it is that you have, be thankful for it, guys. Wag nyo kakalimutan. Start your day with a grateful heart. Diba? Start your day with a grateful heart. Aside from that, develop your belief. Yung paniniwala mo sa ginagawa mo, develop mo yan. Diba? Kasi as I mentioned a while ago, belief drives behavior. And belief, dapat 100%. Diba? 100% dapat naniniwala ka sa ginagawa mo. Diba? So aside from that, believe. You have to develop your belief in the products. Specifically us. We're asking people to change their brand. To empower them. Not just to merely become an ordinary consumer, but we want to shift them to become an empowered consumerism by using our powerful products, household products. As far as wellness is concerned, diba, we are one of the leading wellness products in the Philippines right now. And, diba? So believe in our products. Diba? And the only way for you to believe in our products is to use it. Diba? So, gamitin nyo yung mga produkto kasi if you're going to ask me, this is one of the reasons kung bakit madaming tao hindi nagiging long-term yung business nila. Kasi puro lang sila, marketing plan, hindi nila nai-imagine na para ma-develop nila yung business nila to really have a deep foundation, a strong foundation in the business. Kailangan talaga, you have to have a product movement. So, you have to believe in the products. If you're going to ask me, there's a lot of people na natulungan natin sa produkto. And for you to believe in the products, for you to develop your belief in the products, you have to use it. Diba? Naniniwala ba kayo sa lahat ng nanonood? Naniniwala ba kayo? Ang lamig dito sa office. Sa office mo kasi ako. So, diba? Naniniwala ba kayo sa products natin? If you believe in our products, diba? Sige nga, comment nyo below kung ano yung mga paborito nyong products sa empowered consumerism. Comment nyo po kung ano yung mga product na ginagamit nyo. And ako po, favorite ko na product specifically right now, every 5:30 a.m. nagja-gym ako. So, nagja-jogging ako. And then after ko mag-jogging, MWF nagja-gym po ako. So, medyo, tawag dito, pinapangalagaan ko na yung health ko. Diba? So, every 5:30 nagfa-fasting cardio ako. So, bago ako mag-fasting cardio, ginagawa ko, umiinom ako ng complete. And yung strength ko talaga, lumalakas talaga. So, my favorite product is complete. Tapos, after ko kumain ng almusal, umiinom ako ng Colidus. And before matulog, nagko-Colidus din ako. And Restore Life, of course. That's my favorite. Ultra H2, C Supreme. Yan. Specifically right now, kanina lang inatake ako ng allergy ko. So, mamaya, pag uwi ko ng bahay, lalak lang ako ng C Supreme kasi pag umiinom pa ako ng C Supreme, nawawala po yung allergy ko. Yan. So, sa kayo, yan, sabi ni Ma'am Charlene, Briones, C247. How about the others? Ano po yung mga produkto na ginagamit yung Mary Ann Gilvero, complete at C Supreme, Supreme. Supreme. Yan, C Supreme. Yan. So, C Supreme Coach, sabi ni Jean Bersabal. Yan, ako favorite ko din yung C Supreme. Yan. Ang laging sinasabi ni Doc is 2 capsules per day ng C Supreme. Pero ako po, ang dami ko po. Siguro maabot ako ng 4 to 6 capsules of C Supreme per day. Ayan. Specifically, pag ganito yung nararamdaman ko, pag may allergic rhinitis ako, dami ko talaga iniinom na produkto. Ayan. So, you have to use the product. So, whatever products that you're using ko, sabi ni Ma'am Remy Ruiz, maganda to. Lahat gusto ko. Aside from that, you have to believe in the company. Alam nyo po, sobrang proud ako na part ako ng Empowered Consumerism. Hindi ko po alam, but I hope you feel the same. Diba? So, ako po, proud ako na part ako ng Empowered Consumerism. Kasi if you're going to ask me for the past few years po ng pandemic, actually, 1 year na yung pandemic, more than 1 year. And alam nyo po, hindi lang yung distributors yung nilulook after ng mga board of directors, pati yung mga staff din po ng Empowered Consumerism. And lahat ng staff are well supported, specifically during the GCQ or ECQ, nung talagang total lockdown tayo. Lahat ng suporta, lahat ng kailangan ng mga staff, yun talaga, specifically Doc Connie, Doc Ed Surgeon. Di ba yung top management natin? Talagang they look after our staff. And ako po napaka-proud nun kasi iba po pagka, kumbaga, iba talaga pag pinapangalagahan mo yung staff. Diba? Kung yung staff ng Empowered Consumerism pinapangalagahan, what more yung mga distributor pa. Diba? So, iba yung leadership. Hindi lang para sa mga distributors, but at the same time para sa mga staff. Doon mo malalaman na yung company natin is may puso talaga. So, you really have to believe in the company. And I don't want to tell you, diba, na maniwala kayo sa company. It's up to you to believe in the company. But I just want to tell you guys na I'm really proud I'm part of this company. Na in the midst of challenges na yung mga top management natin, board of directors, specifically Doc Ed, Surgeon Doc Connie, and our vice president, and yung mga top leaders natin. Specifically during the pandemic, ECQ, GCQ, anong mga balaan na yun na experience natin. Diba? Ang mindset nila is, alam mo yun, problema to, hindi. Diba? Napakabihira sa isang kumpanya na pag may problema, alam mo yun, nagfo-focus sa solution. And tayo napaka-proud. Na alam naman natin, na alam nyo yun, specifically yung EC5 payout natin, can you imagine? Even if we are in the midst of pandemic, lahat ng payout okay pa rin. Hindi tayo pumalya. Diba? Kasi ang mentality ng mga may-ari natin is, diba, specifically pandemic, kailangan ng tao ng pera. So whatever, alam mo yun, whatever services that we can provide you, whatever, alam mo yun, bagay na makakatulong sa inyo. Diba? Especially in the midst of, whatever it is that we're experiencing, nabibigay talaga sa atin. So be proud. Ako, proud ako na part ako ng Empowered Consumerism. And I hope you feel the same way, guys. Diba? So sige nga, kung proud kayo na part kayo ng Empowered Consumerism, can you comment below, I love EC. Sige po, comment below, I love EC. I love EC. Comment below, I love EC. Okay? Aside from that, believe in the people. Diba? Maging thankful po kayo. Paniwalaan nyo yung mga tao na susuporta sa inyo na gawin tong business. Kasi yan, mga tao na yan tutulong sa inyo para mabago nyo yung buhay nyo. Kasi there's no such thing as, there's no man in an island. Hindi ka magiging successful na ikaw lang mag-isa. Diba? The only way for you to become successful is if a lot of people will help you to become successful. Diba? Kaya kailangan maging thankful ka. Diba? Kailangan, alam mo yun, makinig ka sa mentor mo. Makinig ka sa mga downlines mo, makinig ka sa mga crossline mo. If you really want to become successful in the business, ganito po yung gawin nyo. Be a student to those people who are top of you or are on top of you. Be a fellow traveler to those people who are in the same level, and be a teacher to those people below. Ulitin ko po, if you really want to become successful in the business, to create harmony sa lahat ng grupo mo po, o sa magiging grupo mo, ito yung ibigay mo sa mga tao mo. Be a student. Be a student to those people who are on top of you. Be a fellow traveler to those people who are on the same level. And be a student, or be a teacher, rather, to those people below you. Ulitin ko po kasi that's very powerful. Be a student to those people who are on top of you. Be a fellow traveler to those people who are on the same level. And be a teacher to those people below you. Believe in the people. Maging thankful ka. Maging thankful ka na sinusuportahan ka ng upline mo. Maging thankful ka na yung mga downline mo nakikinig sa'yo at may trust sila sa'yo na i-lead yung buong grupo towards success. Maging thankful kayo sa mga cross-line nyo kasi yan yung mga tao na sasandalan nyo at tutulungan kayo para maging successful sa business natin. Kaya dapat maging thankful kayo. Maniwalaan nyo yung mga taong yan kasi yan yung tutulong sa inyo at yan yung makakasama nyo sa mga challenges na may experience nyo at the same time ayan yung mga unang tao na mapalaksak sa inyo aside from your family. Diba? Yung mga tao na kasama mo sa business natin. Yan yung mga unang tao, diba, na papalakpak sa'yo once na naging successful ka sa business natin. Kaya paniwalaan mo yung mga tao na yan na tumutulong sa'yo sa business natin. And last but not the least, you have to believe in yourself. Walang ibang tao na makakatulong sa'yo para maging successful sa business natin kundi yung sarili mo. Kaya you have to believe in yourself. Diba? So, sabi nga nila kung madaming tao naniniwala sa'yo pero ikaw hindi ka naniniwala sa sarili mo, hindi ka magiging successful sa business natin. Pero kung ikaw naniniwala ka sa sarili mo, and even if madaming tao hindi naniniwala sa'yo, magiging successful ka pa rin sa business mo. Kasi at the end of the day, di ba kung ano yung pinapaniwalaan mo, yun nangyayari. Kung naniniwala ka na magiging successful ka, believe me. Kaya you have to believe in yourself. Di ba? Kasi you have the potential. Always remember this. Walang create ang purpose masira. What more tayo? Yung cellphone na ginagamit mo ngayon, yung laptop na ginagamit mo ngayon, or whatever it is that you're using right now, di ba? Para gawin yung business at para manood ng video na to. Di ba? Ginawa yan ng nagginawa sa kanya para magamit. Di ba? Walang ginawa sa buong mundo. Sa mundo, walang ginawa sa mundo na ang purpose is masira. Either small things man yan or big things man yan. Lahat yan ginawa kasi with a purpose of to work. Same thing with us. Ganun din tayo. Di ba? Nandito ka sa mundo na to para ma-achieve mo yung goals mo. Hindi ka binuhay dito ni Lord para lang mabuhay at mag-suffer sa buhay. Hindi. Na binuhay ka ni Lord, binigyan ka ng buhay, binigyan ka ng purpose, binigyan ka ng opportunity na empowered consumerism para makuha mo lahat ng gusto mo makuha sa buhay, para mabago mo yung buhay mo, para makatulong sa madaming tao kasi you have the capability to achieve it. Always remember this. Success is not for the chosen few but for the few who chose. If you're just going to choose na maniwala sa sarili mo at maniwala sa sarili mo in such a way na kayang alam mo 100%, na kaya mong baguhin yung buhay mo at tumulong sa madaming tao, definitely, that's what will happen to you. So believe in yourself. Maniwala ka sa sarili mo na kaya mo kasi kaya mo naman talaga. Diba? Kaya mo naman talaga. Okay? Always remember that. Aside from that commitment, always remember, yung commitment natin, napaka-importante niya. Dapat you have to be committed 100% dun sa ginagawa mo. Kasi pag hindi ka committed dun sa ginagawa mo, mahihirapan ka sa business natin. And commitment is a word. It's an action word. Di ba? Pag sinabi commitment, yung iba, sinasabi nila, I'll try. Subukan ko lang. Pag hindi ako naging successful, edi okay lang. Di ba? Yung iba naman, so yung I'll try, sabihin nila, I'll try for 6 months. Pag hindi ako naging successful, diba? Hindi ko na gagawin yung business. Pag 1 year, hindi ako naging successful, mag-quit na ako. Di ba? Pag I'll try lang, huwag mo nang gawin. Di ba? Yung iba naman, I'll do my best. Tatry ko kung kaya ng best ko. Di ba? Sabi nga sa kanta ni Frank Sinatra, what is your best is not good enough. Diba? Paano yung kakayahan mo? Diba? Hindi mo. Yung kakayahan mo ngayon, hindi mo pa na-develop yung sarili mo, is not enough para maging successful ka. Titigil ka na ba? Hindi. You have to give 100% commitment. You have to do whatever it takes for you to become successful. And pag yun yung attitude mo, pag yun yung commitment mo sa business mo, na no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult it is, no matter kung ano man yung discouragement na na-experience mo, kung ano man yung mga tao na nagda-down sa'yo, kung ano man yung mga bagay na nahihirapan ka, how hard it is, how difficult it is, kahit may mga challenges, di ba? Basta pinush mo yung sarili mo, I'll do whatever it takes. Bumagyo man, umulan man, mainitan man ako, may sakit man ako, okay man ako, basta alam mo yun, gagawin at gagawin ko pa rin yung business ko hanggang ma-achieve yung pangarap ko. Kasi at the end of the day, guys, di ba ako lagi ko sinasabi, iba yung pagiging interesado sa pagiging committed. Ang committed, gagawin niya lahat at hindi siya titigil hanggat hindi niya nakukuha yung success niya. Pero pag yung mga tao na interested lang, di ba? Pag interested ka, hindi mo siya gagawin on a daily basis. Pag nahihirapan ka kasi interested ka lang, hindi mo na siya gagawin. Pag hindi mo kayang gawin yung isang bagay, pag interested ka, hindi mo siya gagawin. Pero pag committed ka, no matter how hard it is, no matter kung hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo, alamin mo kung nahihirapan ka, pag-aaralan mo, di ba? Pag natatakot ka, gagawin mo ng takot ka, that's what you call commitment. Iba yung pagiging interesado sa business, iba yung pagiging committed. What I would like you to suggest, to each and every one of you, na to do whatever it takes. Kung ano yung sinasabi mo, na pag sinabi mo sa Empowered Consumerism, babaguhin ko yung buhay ng pamilya ko. Sa Empowered Consumerism, kukunin ko lahat ng pangarap ko. Sa Empowered Consumerism, kikita ko ng malaking pera, tutulong ko sa madaming tao. Diba, sa Empowered Consumerism, bibili ako ng first car ko, ito yung gagamitin kong way para mabago ko yung buhay ko, tumulong sa madaming tao, mabago ko yung buhay ng family ko. Sa Empowered Consumerism, ito yung gagamitin ko opportunity para makuha ko for good sa Philippines. Hanggat hindi mo pa nakukuha ako, naman yung gusto mo makuha sa buhay, pag sinabi mong committed, hindi ka gaalis dito sa Empowered Consumerism hanggat hindi mo pa nakukuha kung ano yung gusto mong makuha. You have to do whatever it takes. And that's the only way for you to become successful in the business. To do whatever it takes. To do whatever it takes. Diba? To do whatever it takes. Gawin lahat ng kaya mong gawin. Even if you reach a point na pagod ka na, you reach a point na ang dami mo nang ginagawa pero parang wala pa rin nangyayari. You have to stay committed. Na to give everything that you could, everything that you can for you to become successful. And that's your attitude, that's your commitment level. Definitely, you will see yourself achieving your dreams in Empowered Consumerism. And aside from that, be ready for discouragement. All of us are going to become discouraged. Madi-discourage tayo lahat dito. Walang gifted dito, walang exempted dito. Lahat tayo madi-discourage. Basta always remember, discouragement specifically are painful if yung reason ng discouragement it's yung mga tao na sila yung dahilan kung bakit mo ginagawa yung opportunity. Sila pa yung magdi-discourage sa'yo, sila pa yung magsasabi ng pangit sa business mo, sila pa yung magsasabi na pangit yung ginagawa mo at wala kang magiging future at sila pa yung mag-i-stop sa'yo para kunin mo yung dreams mo. Masakit po yun. To tell you honestly, let's say, for example, my own experience. When I started this business, way back when I was 18, turning 19 years old, if I'm not mistaken, ang main goal ko noon back then, hindi bumili ng sasakyan, hindi mag-travel, hindi gadgets, hindi lifestyle whatsoever. Dati ang gusto ko lang is kumita ng pera para ibigay sa nanay ko kasi mamas boy po ako. So, mamas boy ako. And the thing here is when I started this kind of business, nag-drop out po ako ng college. Diba? Sa mga nag-aaral po dito, wag niyo akong gayahin. Pagpatuloy niyo pa yung pag-aaral. That's the greatest achievement of your parents. Diba? So, ang ginawa ko po, nag-drop out ako sa college and because of that, nagalit sa akin yung nanay ko. Kasi nag-ganitong business ako. So, nangyayari nun, every time na umuwi ako sa bahay, lagi ako sinisermonan. Lagi ako sinusumbatan na, yung tuition mo, pinautang ko pa yan, yung pera mo, di ba? Yung kala ko ikaw na yung mag-out sa kahirapan. Kala ko ikaw na yung tawag dito, magiging first na anak ko na graduate ng college. And hindi nangyayari. Di ba? And lagi kong dinidiscourage ng nanay ko everyday pag umuwi. Can you imagine, pupunta ka sa office, empowered ka, nag-training ka, motivated ka, pag-uwi mo, pagod ka, and then suddenly sasermon na ka pa ng nanay mo. Di ba? And the main reason why I'm doing this business at first is pabigyan ng pera yung nanay ko. And she is the one who's discouraging me. That's so hard. Di ba? Mahirap po yun. Pero ang pag-abot naman ng pangarap, walang sinabing madali. Lahat naman tayo mahihirapan. Di ba? So be ready for discouragement. Kumbaga, ang tao naman talaga, pag wala ka pang resulta, hindi discourage ka talaga. Pero pag nagka-resulta ka na, mababago na yung perspective nila sa'yo. Basta ako, I would suggest, guys, based on my experience, kung ano yung sinasabi sa'yo ng ibang tao, it's not a reflection of you, but a reflection of what they are doing. Kunyari, discourage ka na nila. Pag sinabi nilang walang kwenta yung ginagawa mo, di ba, it's not a reflection. Based on psychology, kung ano yung sinasabi natin, yun yung reflection natin sa buhay natin. Di ba? So, pag sinabi nila walang kwenta yung ginagawa mo, it's a reflection of what you're doing, not what you're doing. Di ba? Kapag sinabi na na wala kang future dyan sa ginagawa mo, it's a reflection of what you're doing, not what you are doing. So pag sinabi nilang walang kwenta yung ginagawa mo, yung ginagawa nila yung walang kwenta, hindi yung ginagawa mo. Pag sinabi nila hindi mo maabot yung pangarap mo dyan, dun sa ginagawa nila, hindi nila maabot yung pangarap. But that doesn't mean na hindi mo maabot yung pangarap dito sa empowered consumerism. Kasi always remember guys, specifically those people na mali yung mentality sa buhay. Di ba? Na puro negative yung buhay. People will reflect their limitation on us. And don't ever let them, di ba? Let their opinion become your reality. Ulitin ko po, people will reflect their limitation on us. But don't ever let their opinion become your reality. Kumbaga, pag sinabi nilang walang kwenta ang ginagawa mo, di ba? Huwag ka maniwala. Kasi there's a lot of people who become massively successful in the business, diba? Who become, who change a lot of people's lives because of this business. And pag magre-relay ka dun sa opinion ng ibang tao, hindi dun sa kung anong gusto mo mangyari sa buhay mo, mahirapan ka talaga. You're going to live your life pleasing a lot of people. And you will not live your life on your terms pag ginawa mo yun. So, be ready for discouragement. That's part of the business, but I would suggest, diba? Expect it, but don't become emotional about it. At the same time, wag kang magpapadala sa mga tao na yun. Kasi at the end of the day, buhay mo to. Kung ano yung gusto mo mangyari sa buhay mo, yun yung gawin mo. Pag wala ka naman sinasaktan, wala kang tinatapakan ng tao, tuloy mo kung ano yung ginagawa mo. Diba? So be ready for discouragement. It's a reflection of what you're doing, not a reflection of what you are doing. So at the end of the day, diba? Gawin mo lang kung ano yung kailangan mong gawin para maging successful ka sa business natin. So handle discouragement properly. Diba? Pag na-discourage kayo, punta lang kayo sa office. Diba, pa-mentor kayo sa mentor nyo pag na-burn out kayo. Kasi that's part of the business. Kung ang cellphone nalulobat, ang tao nalulobat at papagod din. You just have to figure it out kung paano ka magiging motivated again. And me personally, back then kung pag nadi-discourage ako, pag nadadown ako, pag na-burn out ako, ang number one lifter ko is prayer, diba? Church. At the same time, yung mentor ko. Sasabihin ko sa mentor ko, diba, one time kasi sinabi ko sa mentor ko, diba, ayoko na, mag-quit na ako. Alam niyo, sabi sa akin ng mentor ko, hindi mo quit ka. Bumalik ka dun sa buhay na ayaw mo. Diba? Pag nag-quit ka, ano bang gagawin mo? Diba? Pag nag-quit ka, diba, anong gagawin mo? Anong buhay nag-aantay sa'yo? And back then, I don't have any other option but to really push through with this business. Wala naman ako option sa buhay. Ito lang. Diba? So, yun lang sinasabi. Nagpapamentor ako. Nagte-training ako. Nagbabasa ako ng libro. Nanonood ako ng motivational videos. I'll give 5 to 10 minutes to myself just to say thank you para ma-uplift yung emotion ko. I go to church. I pray. Diba? Do push. Pray until something happens. And do your actions. So, you have to discover how you can effectively handle discouragement. Kasi lahat tayo may kanya-kanya tayong tools na pwedeng gamitin. Specifically nowadays. Diba? May kakilala ako pag ina-handle niya yung discouragement, nagme-meditate siya. Yung iba naman, nag-exercise. Diba? Let's say, for example, ako ngayon. Diba? Pag tamad na tamad ako, I don't feel like doing something. Diba? Gagawin ko, mag-jogging ako. Tapos pag nag-jogging ako, may energy na ako. And then suddenly, I have the motivation to do the things that I want. So, you have to become self-aware kung paano mo i-handle yung sarili mo. Kung paano mo, alam mo yun, mamomotivate yung sarili mo. Kasi at the end of the day, if you're not self-motivated in this business, mahirap ka maging successful. Diba? So alamin mo, maging aware ka, paano ko ba namomotivate yung sarili ko? And pag alam mo na kung paano mo namomotivate yung sarili mo, whenever you feel discouraged, whenever you feel like you're burning out, diba? Motivate mo yung sarili mo kasi aware ka na kung paano mo siya gagawin, diba? So aside from that, how to handle discouragement, always be excited. Pag always be excited, ang lagi ko lang sabihin, smile. It's a mortal sin sa business natin pag hindi ka nakangiti habang kumakausap ka ng tao. So always smile. Diba? Meron nga study yan in selling. Diba? In selling, lagi sinasabi ni Doc B to, smile. Diba? In sales, lagi sinasabi ni Doc B sa sales. Diba? Lagi ini-intro ni Doc B sa virtual consultation natin, always smile. Kasi nakakapag-attract ng positive attraction niyan, and at the same time, nakakapagpataas ng immune system. So always smile. Diba? Smile. Diba? May study nga dyan sa mga techniques sa persuasion. Diba? Na yung mga tao na laging nakangiti, sa prospect nila, laging masaya whenever they speak to a lot of people, diba? Yun yung mas madaming nabibentang produkto. So tayo sa empowered consumerism, don't ever forget to smile. Kasi we are in the business of transferring our emotion to other people. Kaya yung emotional state mo, habang nagsasalita ka, nagpe-present ka ng business, yun yung emotional state na matatransfer mo sa mga tao na kakausap mo. So don't ever forget to smile. Kailangan ngumiti kayo. Di ba? Even if it's difficult, even if you don't feel like smiling, even if you're stressed out, you're burning out, you don't know how you feel. Pagod ka na, tinatamad ka na, discouraged ka, negative ka, smile pa rin. Di ba? Ngiti lang. Alam nyo, pag ngumingiti ka, bigyan kayo ng technique. Pag malungkot ka, fake your smile, fake your laugh, it will send a signal to your brain na masaya ka and it will release dopamine, a feel-good hormone. Diba? Pag may feel-good hormone ka sa utak mo, chemical sa body mo, magiging motivated ka. So always practice smiling and laughing. Dapat maging masaya tayo kasi yung mga tao na masasaya, mas nagiging attractive sila. Para mas maka-attract tayo ng madaming customers dito sa business natin, kailangan lagi tayong nakangiti. Aside from that, focus. Diba? Follow one course until success. Kasi specifically right now, there's a lot of things na tawag dito na distraction. Specifically online. There's a lot of things na experience natin yung distraction. So dapat sa business natin, hindi tayo basta-basta nagpapadistract. So we have to focus one course until success. Kumbaga, you have to 100% focus kung ano man yung dapat mong gawin on your daily activity. Hanggat di mo pa nagagawa yung daily activity mo, huwag kang madidistract sa mga bagay-bagay na hindi naman nakakatulong sa'yo. So focus lang sa ginagawa mo hanggang maging successful ka. And last but not the least, write down your goals. Ito napaka-importante po. Dito na po ako magtatapos. And I hope you've learned something out of this training na talaga makakatulong sa inyo sa pagbe-business nyo, specifically sa mga first-timers po. Always remember, write down your goals. Napaka-importante po na sinusulat natin yung goals natin. Diba? Alam nyo, there's a study in Harvard. Diba? There's a study in Harvard. Way back 1979. Ito lagi ko po tinuturo. This is part of my leadership training, goal getting. There's a study in Harvard way back 1979. 1979. Tinanong nila lahat ng graduating student nila kung may goal ba sila. And out of all the graduating students, only 3% have defined written goals. 3% of them have defined written goals. 13% may goal pero hindi nakasulat. And the rest, walang goal in any shape or form. Diba? So, ginawa nila, the studies were conducted for 10 years. Diba? So, after 10 years, binalikan nila yung mga estudyante nila na graduate ng 1979. So, 1989, binalikan ng mga nag-study sa Harvard. And then, nung ginawa nila, 1989, binalikan nila. Alam nyo po, yung 3% na may defined written goal, yung nakasulat yung goal nila, are 10 times more successful. 10 times more successful than any other student na walang goal or may goal pero hindi nakasulat. Can you imagine how important it is to have a defined written goal? Yung goal mo dapat nakasulat. Ganun siya ka-importante. Kaya ako, I highly encourage you, don't ever let this day pass without asking yourself, ano ba yung gusto nyo makuha dito sa empowered consumerism? Kasi whatever it is that you want to achieve in empowered consumerism, you can have it as long as you're going to be serious about the business and as long as you're going to work hard. Diba? Kasi at the end of the day, hard work pays off. But at the end of the day, kailangan may direction ka kung saan ka pupunta. Diba? So have your defined written goal. Isulat nyo po yung goal nyo para mas maging successful kayo. Okay? So with that concludes our NDO or NECO training dito sa Empowered Consumerism. I hope you've learned something. I hope I have inspired you in some way. But don't ever forget before we leave, before we finish this training, guys, this coming Monday, we're going to have another episode of Easy Podcast. And at the same time, Wednesday, we're going to have our very own Hall of Famer, Sir Carlo Benaventura, di ba? Tuloy-tuloy lang, Mr. Tuloy-tuloy lang, di ba? Sa mga field stock up dyan. This coming Wednesday and Monday, mas maganda, before we go to the Holy Week, di ba? Madami pa rin kayo matututunan dito sa Easy Podcast natin. So watch out for that. Watch for further announcement. That shows kung gaano ka-motivated yung company natin, yung top management to really support you in any way that we can para talagang makip yung momentum nyo sa paggawa ng business natin. So with that, guys, Maraming salamat for watching. To all those people who stay tuned from the start up until now. Thank you so much for patronizing Easy Talks and Easy Podcast. Sa Empowered Consumerism, maraming salamat guys. If you want to have personal mentoring, just hit us up, mga training team natin para talagang mabigyan kayo ng training at mabigyan kayo ng suporta. So maraming salamat po for watching guys. Thank you so much for your time. God bless everyone. Stay safe, especially nowadays. Stay safe and be happy all the time. Maraming salamat po. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.